Good morning, ma. In previous class, we have started with displacement. In that, particularly metal displacement reactions, we have seen. In that first example, this one. Iron rod is kept in copper sulfate solution. After some time, we will observe that iron is getting deposited with outer layer of iron is coated with the copper, because these copper ions which are present in aqueous solution, they will be gaining 2 electrons from iron to be converted to copper, and it is going to be deposited. So this metal initially it is present iron, it is coated with copper ions. After some time copper deposited here. Okay, this is, in this example, copper is the metal which is getting displaced with iron, displaced by iron. Okay, that's why this is coming under metal displacement reaction. Now if you reverse that one, if you keep copper rod in iron sulfate, if you keep copper rod in iron sulfate, Cu solid plus FeSO4 aqueous solution. Cu solid plus FeSO4 aqueous solution. Okay, this reaction will not be happening because copper cannot displace iron. According to this reactivity series or activity series, copper is less reactive than iron. Copper is less reactive than iron. Then copper cannot displace iron because copper is less reactive than iron. This reaction will not be happen. So we can store copper in FeSO4 solution. We can preserve copper in FeSO4 solution. Okay, ma? Reverse reaction will not be, because the metal which is less reactive, it cannot displace high reactive metal. That is the thing. Okay, next. One more example we will see, ma. TiCl4 mesh plus Mg, titanium chloride plus magnesium. Okay, it will undergo reaction to form MgCl2 plus titanium. Reaction is not balanced. We need to balance the reaction. 2 MgCl2. Chlorine 4 produce 4, 2 magnesium, okay, titanium, okay. Now this is coming under metal displacement, because magnesium is the metal which is going to displace titanium. Titanium is also metal. Remember, the metal which is getting displaced, that atom which is getting displaced, that must be metal in metal displacement reaction. Nothing titanium. Check that which substance is getting displaced, that must be metal in metal displacement reaction. Okay, once again I am telling, in metal displacement reaction, metals must be displaced. That is the thing. Okay, now let us see oxidation number of titanium in this one, plus 4, chlorine minus 1, 4 into minus 1 minus 4. That's why I wrote plus 4. Magnesium is in elementary state, oxidation number 0. Next, magnesium right side plus 2, chlorine minus 1, titanium 0. Okay, now titanium plus 4 is becoming 0. Plus 4 to 0, decrease in oxidation number, which is called reduction. Next, magnesium, it is becoming 0 to plus 2. 0 to plus 2 means increase in oxidation number. Increase in oxidation number is called oxidation. Then in this process, both reactions are happened. This is an aqueous solution or normal reaction, no problem. Okay. Both oxidation and reduction are simultaneously happened in this reaction. So this is coming under redox. What is the condition I told to be a displacement reaction? One metal must be in elementary form, another metal must be in combined form. Definitely while displacement is happening, there is change in oxidation number. Definitely it comes under redox reaction only. That's why I told all displacement reactions are coming under redox reactions. Okay, ma? Note down the example on the board. Next example, Cr2O3 plus aluminium. Cr2O3 plus aluminium will form Al2O3 plus chromium, Cr. This is 2Al, Al2O3, 2Cr. Balanced reaction. Cr2O3 plus 2Al gives rise to Al2O3 plus 2Cr. Okay. Now, chromium is the metal which is getting displaced by aluminium. Chromium is the metal which is getting displaced by aluminium. So, metal displacement reaction. Now, what about the oxidation numbers? Chromium oxidation number here is, let it be xma, 2x plus 3 into minus 2 is equal to 0, 2x is equal to plus 6, x is equal to plus 3. So, oxidation number of chromium is plus 3. Oxidation number of chromium is plus 3. Oxygen minus 2. Aluminium 0. Right side. Aluminium oxidation number is plus 3. Oxygen minus 2. Chromium 0. Okay, if you want to check that one, no problem. Now, what is going to be happening? Chromium is changing its oxidation number from plus 3 to 0. Plus 3 to 0 means decrease in oxidation number. Decrease in oxidation number is called reduction. Aluminium is changing from 0 to plus 3. Increase in oxidation number. Increase in oxidation number is called oxidation. Coming under redox reaction. That's why, like if you check all displacement reactions, you will get them as redox reactions only. Okay, ma? This is next example. These are the examples coming under metal displacement. Like that, further how many times also remaining some more examples also we can see, but same type. Okay, this is enough coming under metal displacement. Now we will see non-metal displacement reactions. The displacement reactions in which non-metal is going to be displaced. The displacement reactions in which non-metal is going to be displaced is called non-metal displacement reaction. The displacement reactions in which non-metal is going to be displaced is called displacement reaction. Non-metal displacement. No? Generally, we will observe coming under non-metal displacement, hydrogen is the non-metal which is going to be displaced, as well as oxygen is also displaced in some reactions. But majorly, we will find non-metal displacement reactions in which hydrogen is going to be displaced. Okay, let us see. Fe plus H2SO4. Even here also, the metal we are going to take to displace non-metal hydrogen, this must be high reactive than hydrogen. In that reactivity series, between copper and iron I wrote hydrogen. So, the metals which are high reactive than hydrogen, they can displace hydrogen from its solution. Okay, ma? Now, Fe is going to react with H2SO4 to form FeSO4 plus H2. Fe is going to react with H2SO4 to form FeSO4 plus H2. Okay, in this reaction, we got the product H2 is the gas, which is a non-metal. That non-metal is going to be displaced by iron. As the non-metal is going to be displaced, this type of reactions are called non-metal displacement reactions. Okay, iron is going to displace hydrogen. Okay, ma? Now what is going to be happens? Let us see. We have to see the oxidation numbers. Iron oxidation number 0, hydrogen plus 1, sulfur plus 6, oxygen minus 2. Next, iron plus 2, sulfur plus 6, oxygen minus 2, hydrogen 0. It is in elementary state. In H2, it is in elementary state 0. Now what about iron? Iron is changing from 0 to plus 2. 0 to plus 2 means increase in oxidation number. Increase in oxidation number is called oxidation. Next, hydrogen plus 1 becoming 0. Hydrogen is changing from plus 1 to 0. Decrease in oxidation number. Decrease in oxidation number is called reduction. Definitely this is coming under redox reaction. Okay. In this redox reaction, sulfur plus 6 left side, right side also plus 6. Oxygen minus 2, right side also minus 2. Okay. In a redox reaction, the ions which will not undergo any change in oxidation number. In a redox reaction, the ions which will not undergo any change in oxidation number are called spectator ions. In cricket stadium also, players while they are playing, simply audience will be sitting and watching the or seeing the match. Those are called, audience are also called spectators. Spectators means they won't participate in the game. Simply they will watch what is happening. Like this here also, these ions are not participating in the reaction. Sulfur plus 6 here, even here also plus 6. Oxygen minus 2, here also minus 2. Those are present in their own ionic forms. No change, their own oxidation number. There is no change in oxidation number. So sulfur and oxygen present in this reaction, simply they are watching the chemical reaction happen. They will not participate in the reaction. The type of ions are called spectator ions. In a redox reaction, the ions which will not participate in chemical reaction are called spectator ions. Okay, this is coming under non-metal displacement, because in this reaction, non-metal hydrogen is going to be displaced. That's why these are coming under non-metal displacement. One more example with oxygen we will see now. Oxygen is going to be displaced. Okay, let us see that one. Before that, note down now. Coming with oxygen is going to be displaced. H2O plus F2 gives rise to HF plus O2. H2O plus F2 gives rise to HF plus O2. First we have to balance the reaction. Okay, 2 hydrogens left side, then I am making here 2, then 2 2s are 4, here 2, 4 HF. Oxygen. Now it is balanced. Check mark. 2H2O plus 2F2. 2 2s 4 fluorines, 4 fluorines. 2 2s are 4 hydrogens, 4 hydrogens, 2 oxygens. Here what is going to be happened? Oxygen is going to be displaced by fluorine. Oxygen is the non-metal which is going to be displaced by fluorine. Then this is called non-metal displacement reaction. Okay. Coming to oxidation numbers, plus 1. Hydrogen oxidation number is plus 1. Oxygen oxidation number is minus 2. Fluorine in elementary form 0. Right side plus 1, minus 1, 0. Now oxygen is changing from minus 2 to 0. Minus 2 to 0 means increase in oxidation number, which is called oxidation. Fluorine 0 to minus 1, decrease in oxidation number, which is called reduction. This is example for redox reaction. In this redox reaction, hydrogen is not participating in any reaction. Plus 1, plus 1. So in this reaction, hydrogen is the spectator ion. In this redox reaction, hydrogen is the spectator ion. Okay, ma? These are the reactions in which this is the reaction in which oxygen is going to be displaced, coming under non-metal displacement reaction. Okay, ma? This is about third type. completed. Displacement reactions are of two types. Those are metal displacement reactions and non-metal displacement reactions. If the metal is going to be displaced, those are called metal displacement reactions. If the non-metal is going to be displaced, those are called non-metal displacement reactions. Whether which type of displacement reactions might be, all displacement reactions are redox reactions. All displacement reactions are coming under redox reactions. Okay, ma? This is about displacement reactions, and we are remain with one more type, final one, that is fourth type of redox reaction, that is disproportionation reaction. Let us see that one. Okay, ma? Let us see that one. Okay, now see to that our fourth type of reaction, that is disproportionation reaction. Disproportionation reaction. Okay, coming with disproportionation example, we will take one example, and by using that example I will explain what is this disproportionation. Let us consider NaOH plus Cl2 gives rise to sodium hydroxide plus chlorine. When chlorine gas is passed through sodium hydroxide solution, okay, we will get NaOCl plus NaCl plus H2O. 2 moles of NaOH will be reacted with chlorine to form NaOCl plus NaCl plus H2O. Okay, ma? This is the reaction which is happened. In this reaction, what about the oxidation numbers? Sodium oxidation number is +1, oxygen -2, hydrogen +1. Chlorine is elementary state, so its oxidation number is 0. Right side, sodium +1, oxygen -2, chlorine +1 here. General oxidation number of chlorine is -1, but here chlorine is present with oxygen. No? When compared to chlorine, oxygen is more electronegative. In that condition, chlorine will get plus oxidation number. In that condition, chlorine will get plus oxidation number. So here we got +1, oxygen -2. Now see, total compound is neutral. +1 -2 +1. Next, sodium +1, chlorine -1, hydrogen +1, oxygen -2. Okay, here what is going to be happened? Chlorine 0 oxidation number is becoming +1 oxidation number. Even same chlorine 0 oxidation number is becoming -1 oxidation number. 0 oxidation number of chlorine. Chlorine has 2 atoms now. One chlorine is undergoing oxidation. Another chlorine atom is undergoing reduction from same molecule. Okay, one oxidation number is converted to 2 different oxidation numbers. One oxidation number 0 is converted to 2 different oxidation numbers. The type of reactions are called disproportionation reactions. One oxidation number is converted to 2 different oxidation numbers. The type of reactions are called disproportionation reactions. Like decomposition only, one oxidation number is changed to 2 oxidation numbers. Okay, in which one is undergoing oxidation and another one is undergoing reduction. Same substance is undergoing oxidation and reduction. Definitely these are all redox reactions only, because that is the definition. One substance should undergo oxidation, same substance should undergo reduction, in which one oxidation number is changed to 2 different oxidation numbers. One in elevation in oxidation number, another one in depression in oxidation number, means 0 to -1 or -2, decrease in oxidation number. Another one 0 to +1. So one will undergo oxidation, another one will undergo reduction. This type of reactions are called disproportionation reactions. Okay, ma'am. Shall we see one more example? Two H2O2 gives rise to 2H2O plus O2. 2H2O2 gives rise to 2H2O plus O2. Hydrogen peroxide is changed to water plus oxygen. Hydrogen peroxide is changed to water plus oxygen. Now first let us write the oxidation numbers now. Hydrogen plus 1, oxygen minus 1. Oxygen minus 1 because this is peroxide. In peroxide, oxygen oxidation number is minus 1. Here, oxygen oxidation number minus 2, hydrogen plus 1, oxygen 0. Okay, minus 1 oxidation number left side, oxygen will become minus 2 as well as 0. Minus 1 to minus 2, decrease in oxidation number, which is called reduction. Minus 1 to 0, increase in oxidation number, which is called oxidation. Which is called oxidation. Okay, ma'am? Disproportionation. One oxidation number minus 1 becoming minus 2 as well as 0. Minus 1 to 0 increase in oxidation number, minus 1 to minus 2 decrease in oxidation number. Same reduction in oxidation will be taken place. Okay, this type of reactions are called disproportionation reactions. All disproportionation reactions are redox reactions. All disproportionation reactions are redox reactions. Okay, these are the 4 types of redox reactions. Those are first one combination, second one decomposition, third one displacement. Again displacement are of 2 types, metal displacement, non-metal displacement. Final fourth one disproportionation reaction. By this we completed types of reactions. Okay, so today we will stop here. Exactly we completed up to types of reactions. We have one more topic in redox reaction, that is balancing of redox reactions. Sorry, 2 more topics now. Balancing of redox reactions and applications of these redox reactions in titrations in industrial purposes, that one. Okay, that one already in 12th class. In 12th class you will study electrochemistry. That is related to that one only. That one we will see later. Okay, first we have to complete balancing of the redox reactions. Okay, no? That one we will see next class. Before that, today's class, this is about types of reactions completed. Okay, no? That is about today's class. I hope you understood, everyone. Any doubts if you have, immediately you can ask me. No problem. Okay, ma? Thank you. Have a nice day.